Hey guys, welcome to another Lunchtime review. Today I'm going to try one of these new Old El Paso. This one is the chicken cheese enchilada-style soup. We bought these at Walmart. It was $2.48. Isn't bad because it's a big can. It's 18.5 ounces or 524 gram can of soup. There's not much to say about it. I can tell you the calories though. There's 2 servings in the container. 1 cup is 160 calories. Eat the whole can for 350, which isn't bad. And there's the other info if you want it. Directions are pretty straightforward. So it says satisfy your Tex-Mex flavor craving with delicious hearty soups from Old El Paso. No artificial flavors, made with white meat chicken, no colors from artificial sources. That's good. So ready to serve. So you can do it in the stove. You just pour it in the stove and heat it up. You don't add water. This is not a condensed soup. So heat it up on the stove top in a pan, or you can do it in the microwave, which is what we're going to do. We're going to heat it in a covered microwave bowl on high for 2 to 4 minutes. I'll probably just do 3 minutes. Leave it in the microwave for 1 minute. Afterwards, stir it and refrigerate any leftovers you might have, which you probably won't. You might, but you probably won't. So let's see what this looks like. Okay, this one's a cheesy looking sauce. Get my bowl over here. Okay, not quite as thick as I thought it was going to be. It tends to splatter if you're not careful. Make some noise. So what I usually do to cover this is I just get a couple paper towels and I'll put that spoon in there. I just get a couple of paper towels and lay it over top and kind of tuck it underneath the bowl. That way it won't splatter too much. But yeah, I'm gonna get it in the microwave. I'll probably just, like I said, do mine for 3 minutes and I'll be back. Okay, so here it is out of the microwave. And you can see where the bad boy tried to splatter all over the place. That's why I had the good paper towel on it, and it's bubbling a little bit too, so it's good and hot. Steam's rolling off of it. So I'm gonna stir this up, kind of even out the heat a little bit. Let it set for a minute to cool off because I don't want to eat it if it's that hot. And make sure my spoon's not gonna fall in there, but I'll be right back. Okay, give it a minute to cool off. I'm gonna take a bite of the chicken. It's got chicken and the soup, the cheesy soup, and it looks like a green pepper of some kind in there, and I don't know what, it's really hard to tell because it's all covered with this cheese sauce. So it's just kind of all mixed in there, and they're very tiny little pieces. Now the chicken, there are some pieces of chicken that are bigger, but most everything else, like the pepper and stuff, is really, really tiny. So you see green in there, but then when you try to scoop it up with your spoon, you can't hardly see it. So anyway, here we go. This is a lot, it's very soupy. Like there's a lot of liquid in here. The number one ingredient, oh, there's some red pepper. The number one ingredient in here is like chicken broth. Yeah, chicken broth, cooked white chicken meat, celery, which who knows, tomatoes, onion, vegetables, vegetable oil, green sweet peppers, cream cheese, and then less than 2% of a bunch of other stuff. So the main ingredients is the chicken broth and a little bit of the chicken meat. And like I said, the chicken, you can see it's pretty decent sized hunks of chicken, but that's pretty much all you can actually get up in your spoon in a somewhat noticeable chunk. Like I said, there's some red pepper in there, but it's not big. It's very, very tiny. It's almost like they've shredded it. Let me see if I can get a piece and you can see. See that red pepper on there? Right there in the middle of the spoon. That's how big the peppers are in there. Super, super tiny. I like the chicken that you get, which you do get chicken. Every bite I've scooped up has had chicken in it. The chicken's good and tender. It's not dry or anything like that. Of course, it's cooked with a bowl full of chicken broth and cheese, but it's very tender, very soft. There's no gristly parts to it. It's cooked really, really well. It's not tough. The cheese sauce is very good. It's very creamy, a little liquidy, but it's not thick, but it's thicker than like water would be. Got a little spice to it, a little kick in the back of your throat. I think the can just said it was mild, if it said anything. Yeah, this bigger one. Oh, it says mild right here. Oh, I can focus it. Just gotta quit focusing on me. Quit focusing on me. Anyway, actually says mild right there. Mild on that little green sign. It says mild on it. So it does have a little bit of kick to it, but it's not really super hot, but it may be too hot. If you don't like hot food, of course, it's not going to be for you. But if you don't mind a little spice, I think it'll be fine. It's not that bad. For me, this one's more of a, this one's a 3 out of 5 for me. It's almost like it's a chicken soup with a little bit of a cream sauce in it, so it makes it a little bit thicker. Like I said, it's a little thicker than like a broth would be, but it's not as thick as like a cheese sauce. You really don't get the cheese flavor because the peppers are coming through really strong, but it's more chicken with peppers than anything. And they're like hot peppers, like a jalapeno or something like that. Yeah, I like the texture of the soup, but I don't really taste much of anything except peppers. You would think that you would get a really strong like cheese flavor, but you don't. Especially since it's supposed to be chicken cheese enchilada-style soup. I like it. I'm gonna put Ritz crackers. If you know me, I love a good Ritz. I'll throw a little Ritz in there, see if that helps thicken it up a bit. My problem with it is it's very thin for a cheese, and I don't know, maybe that was just my expectations was it was gonna be thicker, like a really good thicker cream soup, but it's not. And it doesn't say that on there. Just from looking at it, I thought it was going to be a thicker texture, and it's just not. It's thinner. The crackers definitely help thicken the soup up a little bit. Just the fact, should tell you something, just the fact that I can taste the actual cracker instead of the cheese and the flavor of the soup itself, I get more of that cracker and peppers than I do the actual cheesy soup. Yeah, much better with the crackers. I like it better with the Ritz. If you get a little bit of chicken in there, might be good. It's good with the chicken. So if you have some crackers, club crackers, Ritz crackers, something like that, occasionally just break some of those up in top to thicken it up a bit. I think it's better texture-wise that way. Yeah, for me, this is a 3 out of 5. It's not bad by any means. It's definitely worth trying out if it sounds interesting to you. My biggest thing is it really just tastes like peppers. I guess it's kind of the enchilada sauce kind of flavor. Yeah, it's really just like peppers. It's not even a strong green peppers flavor. It's just like this generic peppers flavor. And it's got some heat to it. But beyond that, there's really not a lot going for it. It doesn't have any other like flavors or seasonings for it. It's a very flat flavored soup. That being said, it's better when you put the crackers in it. So go figure. So yeah, for 3 out of 5 for me. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.